What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something very different. We're actually going to be reacting to a cricket match between Pakistan and Zimbabwe. Now, I played baseball my entire life growing up, so let's call it about 15, 16 years, maybe longer, but I have never really paid attention or watched a cricket game. So if you can tell by obviously my accent that I live in America, so cricket's not nearly as popular here as it is abroad in certain places, I guess, like Australia, the UK, things like that, and some of the other Mid-Eastern countries. And I am definitely not familiar with any of the terminology that goes into cricket. I know there is a batter, a pitcher, a hurler, I think it's actually called, and the batter basically stands there with what looks like a handle and a 2x4 and tries to swing at it, and I guess the hurler is trying to knock over some sticks behind the batter. But that's pretty much all I know. I don't know how you score runs. I don't know if they're even called runs. I don't know anything about cricket. So anyway, I'm gonna watch this little 8-minute clip. It's Pakistan versus Zimbabwe. It looks like it just was posted maybe 6 hours ago, so I'm assuming this is probably a recent match or maybe a re-upload. I'm not sure if this is a playoff game or some type of tournament or anything like that. I have no clue the skill level of any of these teams, or either of these teams rather, but I'm just going to watch and try to, I guess, sponge some information out of it and see if I can figure out what's going on as far as cricket goes. But obviously, if I do say something wrong, if I don't use the right term, or if I'm just completely outright confused, don't give me too hard of a time because I have no freaking clue what's going on. With that being said, guys, please don't forget to like the video, to comment on the video, to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Your feedback is greatly appreciated, so if this is something that you would like to see, then definitely let me know in the comments that you are interested or that it was funny, and definitely refer it to your friends if you want to do that. Well, anyway, I guess I'm gonna stop procrastinating. We're just gonna jump right into the video, and you can see just how little I do know about cricket.
It's happened so far since Pakistan have taken the field with the bat. 71 for Butt. A different outfit with the ball. Managed to keep Pakistan.
All right, so let's rewind this a bit. Is there a reason why he has 2 pairs of sunglasses? Those are sunglasses on his head, right? Like, is that strategic, or is he just doing that for looks? They said he has a different uniform on. I don't know. Is that, like, what's different about it? Why do they wear what they wear? Is that just standard uniform? No clue. So let's keep going.
Ball. Managed to keep Pakistan for the Zimbabwean fielders in this session, I'm sure. 23 not out for Azhar Ali. 42.93. And
now, obviously, they're wearing these masks because of safety concerns. Just as a baseball player would wear a face mask. Well, in the lower stages in professional baseball, they don't actually wear masks unless they do have like the little extensions on their helmets, but they don't wear face masks up until I think maybe middle school, like the youth baseball players do for obvious safety concerns. But I'm assuming this ball is ricocheting at a much faster rate, and it's not as predictable, so that's probably why they're wearing masks.
Run Butt.
Maybe.
One in his 17.1 overs so far.
Yeah! Yes, Kev.
That's well played.
Okay, so okay, so I can. That looks like it was a good hit. Is it called a hit? Is that the correct verb? To me, because it got past everybody. Now, does he just run back and forth from where the pitcher is, and that's how they score runs?
And he hasn't got up. I hope that's nothing too serious for him.
Tulipano has been the most expensive.
Is that like a foul ball?
Just looking.
Do they have foul balls like in baseball if they don't hit it between some specified lines? Is that considered a foul ball, or is like, can they hit it behind them? Because there's a guy back there. I don't know if that's the umpire. There's a guy back there that right there behind the batter, directly behind the batter, who looks like a catcher, and then there's another guy behind him, but he looks like he's on the same team as them. He doesn't look like an official. Matter of fact, this guy who's in like the blue sweater or whatever with the straw hat looks like the umpire. So I'm just let me know what the rule on that is. And this guy's name is Butt, so that's kind of funny.
Quick single taken. That's good running. He was out the block straight away, Azura.
Oh, yes, Daddy. You go, TC.
Okay, so I'm a little confused because in baseball it's traditionally 3 outs and they switch sides so the other team gets a chance to hit. I'm assuming that might have been an out, but I'm not 100% sure. Do they go through the entire lineup? Do they have innings? Oh, man. It looks like Pakistan trails by 12 runs, and I don't know if 1 run is when they go here or if they have to go all the way back. So that's where I'm a little confused.
50 partnership this, 113 deliveries between them. You were talking about what would have been the chat in the dressing room. Ron. Nice shot, that will be 4. Beautifully played. Gap found.
Okay, that looked, I mean, that's obviously good, right?
Ali. You can see that he's taken his time to take off, especially against
Backward point still on the boundary. Good comeback from Tiripano.
Okay, so what I'm confused about is if this guy swings and misses, but it doesn't hit one of the, I don't know what they're called, but one of the sticks in the back, because it looks like there are 3 of them. Does that mean it's like a strike? Is he out? Do they just redo the pitch?
That is
Right
gorgeous.
up the middle, baby. Let's go.
I don't think I can find another word to describe that from Azurali. Slightly overpitched from Tiripano.
God, they're
No.
throwing that shit in fast. Is it supposed to? It's supposed to bounce one time before it gets to them. So I'm assuming the batters are wearing like shin guards and stuff, right? Because that looks pretty dangerous. And that, I don't know what that ball's like. I don't know if it's rubber, if it's kind of like a baseball. But I'm assuming as fast as that guy's throwing the ball, it's going to hurt if it hits him.
Now he takes advantage of the open spaces wide of mid-on. Azurali just advancing down the pitch. And it's just, as you say, to have somebody in your eye line. We've got an opportunity. In the air, gone!
Okay, so that's a catch, so he's out,
Bit of
right?
width
Just like
from
baseball.
Tiripano. Gets the thick outside edge. And a good catch. It's gone quickly to Musakanda at Gully.
Oh, that's a foot fault, right? I mean, I know that. He's over the line. You got to be behind the line? Is that why they're showing it?
But he takes a good catch.
Oh, maybe
He's
not.
going to have a check.
Maybe not. They didn't say anything about it. The announcers didn't,
32
so.
games. And, well, he's...
God, he shit on that ball.
This guy looks so good, Tino, when he rocks back and cuts it through the offside.
Okay, so is that fence is there, obviously. I don't know if that's like a fence that would be in an American ballpark. So if they clear that fence, is it a home run of sort or a different name for a home run? So if it rolls into the fence, does the guy just keep running back and forth as many times as he can? Because it's after to me it appears like after they hit the ball, everybody just kind of stops and freezes and kind of does their own thing. So I don't know if there's any sense of urgency there.
And every time he does that, he hits it hard.
He's certainly shown that he plays off the back foot well. Beautifully through the covers. And straight back past the bowler mid-on. As good as he looked.
You can't afford to lose 2 in a row. Again, if that back foot beats that point fielder, this outfield is good, but this chase might be caught up by...
Well, it looks like a really good catch from Kahia. It's gone quickly. He struck it well. As Babar Azam. But that man in front of the face that we were talking about in the last over.
Okay,
takes
so that's
the
a catch. Makes sense.
Talk about reflexes.
In the first innings. And they've just lost their 3rd wicket. The captain.
Wicket. Wicket. So wicket is an inning. Am I getting that right? So it's basically their turn to hit. So a wicket is basically a half of an inning, or it's like a full inning. It's like one of the halves of the. Okay, so I think a wicket is an inning. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Okay, I think that's what it is. I'm just going to end it at that because I'm not going to get this right.
New man, Fawad Alam, into his 10th test match. On a hat-trick. Left alone.
How he gets in position.
So it looks to me like the batter is trying to defend those sticks, and if it goes behind him, then it's equivalent of a ball in baseball. They redo the pitch of some sort. I'm still trying to figure out what these numbers at the bottom of our screen mean. So I'm not really sure about that.
It's all about how still you are when the ball is coming at you.
Disciplined. Balls where he wants to bowl. And in accordance with the field that him and his captain have...
To that fielder.
Give up!
Runs, he's taking chances here. Probably against the tall fast bowler, they feel.
Okay, so is he out if the ball beats him there, or does he have to tag him? Does he have to peg him with it? Is it kind of like dodgeball or kickball?
You get that extra.
It's good, buddy. Yeah, JC. Yes, sir.
Takes advantage of that. Nicely left.
Have a look at Fawad.
Take the new ball.
No. See?
So is he out there? Because that seemed like a decent strike. Does it got to get past those fielders?
Would normally. Fawad Alam not happy with that.
Oh, off the back foot, going for runs. The fielder is after it, but he will not be able to stop that one.
So they okay, so
Boundary
it
for
can go
Fawad
behind
Alam
them.
is off the mark in this fashion.
So that's a good hit.
It's been remarkable.
Absolutely. The more he's bowled today, the better he has looked. And they don't get too much movement through the air. They try and hit the seam, but he has been spin bowler, which is to control things. Allow your captain. Oh, that's off the bat, and it was a good reaction from the short.
Their duties. Nicely played by Fawad Alam, almost in the same region, offering full face of the bat, angling it towards long off. Beautiful boundary for Pakistan.
Full face of the bat again, punch down the ground for 4. Not.
Okay, so hitting that wall is a good thing, obviously. Okay, so I got that much. Does that count as like 5 runs, or is it as much as he can muster? Because this guy kind of took like a breezy jog there. He didn't really care. He kind of knew what the result was, so I'm a little confused about that. See, that seemed like a good pitch
sure
to
you
me.
would like to talk about this curious case of
With a transition. That's ball just nibbling away and found a nice length here as Tirapano. Look, it's all about point of delivery.
Oh, he's all up in his nose though, huh?
That is an alignment tool.
No.
Tirapano stepping over again. You don't really want to see too many pointing straight down the wicket, and of course he can't really see too many marks, and that's another gorgeous shot. Second one of the over. That's a sign of a man in form, just leaning onto that and picking up the pace. End of the over, Pakistan.
Okay, so what I'm a little confused about too is it looks like after they hit the ball, and that was obviously a hit and play, and it got to the wall, the guy kind of stayed there to hit more. Do they not take turns? Do they not alternate turns through the team? Do they just kind of get like 4 or 5 chances to hit it?
full use of the conditions. Last ball of the previous over. Another lovely shot.
Finding themselves. not too worried. Be too worried about the 197. We want to build on this lead, extend it out of the middle of the bat. So, golden arm, not a great start. A little bit short, and for what?
So the announcers are playing that off like it wasn't a good hit. So I'm confused because that looked like any other hit that went to the wall. So I don't know if he meant not a good start for the pitching team or not a good start for the hitting team. Was that a foul ball? Was there something I'm missing there?
Not going to miss out on those. Of course, the vacant mid-wicket area. All this arm ball, and well picked up by Butt. He's been very good with that shot today. When there's width on offer, he's been quick to pounce on it. And that's Pakistan. So he's on the right side. But he needs to be a bit more consistent than that. End of the over.
Alright guys, it looks like that is about it. I would like to say that I came out of there learning a little bit, but I still have absolutely no fucking clue what was going on there. So if you do watch cricket, presumably if you're from the UK or Europe or somewhere, or Asia, or wherever cricket is really popular, if you yourself do play cricket, please let me know what I may be misinterpreting, what I'm missing out on, and if you wouldn't mind, maybe explain the rules a little bit in the comment section, very basically, because like I said, I have no clue about any of the terminology, and I have no clue what is really going on, what they're aiming for, how to score, anything like that. I do think I got a little bit of the, it's kind of like baseball. If you have a good hit, that's obviously going to constitute a few runs or a run, and that's obviously the objective of the game. And obviously with the defensive side of the ball, you're trying to, I guess, get it past the batter, and if you can't do that, you're trying to basically make it to where he doesn't have such a good hit and one of your fielders can take over. I would like to know what the purpose of the 3 sticks are that are behind the batter. I assume he's trying to defend those, but I don't know to what reason he is trying to defend those. So if you do know why, please let me know in the comments what is going on there. And as far as this reaction video goes, this was something that was completely 100% different that I've ever done on the channel. But I thought it would be interesting to kind of get some culture out there, to do something different, to see if we can maybe invite other people, with other interests to the channel, because I did enjoy that, and I do want this to be very much a community. So if you guys did enjoy that video, please be sure to like the video, of course, comment, let me know that you did like the video, and obviously if you are familiar with cricket, maybe give me some information on what I need to know if I do plan to react to a video in the future. And with that being said, guys, I think that's it for me. I hope you did enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next one.